I don't know if you heard that. We got the
Yeah, no, I
recording
gotta
in
wait.
progress.
Happy
Shit.
days. We don't
Let's
have an intro or
go.
anything ready. It's just
No.
we're here.
Yo, guys, what's up?
Yo.
It's your
Yeah.
boys. Yeah. So
Oh,
welcome to
French.
the first episode of the podcast.
Yo.
Woo!
Jesus Christ, we're way too excited for this.
I am so excited for this. Gonna
Yeah.
get 0 views. Who cares?
Oh,
Let's
absolutely.
go.
Let's go.
Hey,
Absolutely, man.
we can use
Yeah.
your TikTok fame to promote this shit. Don't come at me.
Man's made one video and on TikTok famous. Jesus
Hey,
Christ.
hey, and the next video is going to be a promotion of this goddamn podcast.
I don't know. I might make an appearance. I might.
Hey, I wouldn't be mad. I would not be mad.
Okay. Well,
Getting
I mean, it is
hella chicks checking out the podcast. Let's go.
it's a pretty penny for promotion. Like I can't lie.
Hey.
So.
But anyway, so
Jeez.
what did you get up to today? I would say.
At gym, schoolwork, and also listen to my Discover Weekly again.
No way, really?
Yeah.
It's almost as if we're gonna create a podcast about
this.
I feel like we should like talk about what the podcast is gonna be about, like let the people all know.
That could be a good show. I agree.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
so
since you were the one who came up with the idea, how about you?
Stop blushing here. So to the one viewer we're gonna get from Ryan's TikTok, let's go. This is just gonna be a podcast by me, Rory Walsh. For those that are listening. Hello, I'm waving at you right now. And my co-host.
I'm Ryan Milligan.
Yep, and we're gonna just chat shit. Hopefully have entertaining calls. Hopefully once a week. Yeah. Listen to our Discover Weekly and give our personal opinions. Okay, let's just in
case the pre-roll doesn't work. Yeah, personal opinions. If we chat shit about your like favorite artist or whatever, we don't care, but like neither should you.
Yeah, and like listen, Justin Bieber, if you're listening right now and we say, hey, recent album, trash, okay, it's gone.
No, I won't say that.
No, I wouldn't say that, but I'm saying if we get a top 10 artist or some shit, listen to our stuff, which they obviously will. This good quality podcast. And we say your song's bad or we don't include it. Sorry, we're just not your audience. Sorry.
Go cry about it, loser.
Yeah. Oh, does someone need their mommy? Oh no.
Also, apologies if you can hear like doors banging in the background. That's the issues of living in a uni house, unfortunately.
Yes. Oh yeah. Just to clarify, we are both uni students, so we have other shit going on. Okay. Yeah. I might have roommates that chat away. In the background, you might hear people having parties. I know it is only 5:00 in the afternoon in Galway of Ireland, but what can you do? What can you do? People, us Irish folk, it's
us Irish folk, us alcoholics. Jesus Christ. Right. So, what was your Discover Week like this week then, sir?
Okay. So, overall review, I'm gonna say this week wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I had a couple of tunes that I was like, hey yo, this could be a new favorite of mine. Did I think there was any 10 out of 10s? No. Did I think there were some good songs? Yes, absolutely. Okay. And before I list some of the songs, I'm just gonna clarify a few things I'll probably say when I'm describing songs. So I will be giving my rating out of 10. That rating is again a personal opinion. It's just taken into account how much I enjoy the song. It's not got any factors that contribute. Okay, I will talk about a few other things. One of them, like main things, will be: would I put it in a playlist? Like, would I put it in my main playlist, my Alla Tunes playlist? Would I put it in my playlist that helps me discover new artists that are, in my opinion, up and coming, broader horizons? would I put it into a specific mood playlist, like a chill playlist, a happy playlist, a party playlist, like anything along those? I'll probably talk about that for a number of the songs. So that's just for me. I don't know, Ryan, you might have different ways of classifying.
I'm very similar. I just have like, I mean, my definition of like made the playlist is really a lot broader, because like it doesn't mean as much as yours, because I just have like a playlist for like everything. Like I will just make playlists for fun. So if I say like made the playlist, like take it with a grain of salt, because the likelihood is I will like never listen to that playlist again.
Yeah.
So it's like I have that many. So but you know, it still isn't it doesn't mean the song's bad. Or
it's just me.
Like, about it. It's just it's just like if I'm in a certain mood that I will listen to it, but like am I ever going to be in that mood again?
Yeah,
you know, you never know. Yeah. So
okay, well, I think will we get started on the first review? Review. Would you like to have the honors of going first, or will I take it away? I don't mind.
The chivalry move. I mean, I might as well. I'll take away.
What can I say? I just am a great guy.
Absolutely. But yeah, so my first song is actually one of my favorites from my Discover Weekly anyway. It's called Maytag by Ben Riley. I think that's how you say the second name. I'm not 100% sure.
Okay. Trust me, there's going to be a lot of that. There's going to be a lot.
But yeah, so it's called Maytag. And like the best way I can describe this song is like a clone of King's Dead by Kendrick Lamar, but it's still like good. If any of you's heard that song, you'll know that like it opens up in Maytag, for example, it opens up with like a nice mellow beat, but there's kind of like a hint of hard rap in it, and it relies heavily on like ad libs, so just in the backwards like tax free, all that kind of stuff, which is nice. It's a nice song, but what makes it is this mad beat switch in the middle. It's absolutely ridiculous, which is why I compare it to King's Dead by Kendrick Lamar. If anyone's ever heard that song, you know, at the end it goes absolutely off. I don't know. Have you ever watched like Raheem Sterling and like KSI's like Carpool?
Yeah.
Where he plays it in that, and like they just go nuts. But that was like kind of my reaction to it. I was sitting in my uni library and just like going off for this one song,
head bopping away in the library.
Exactly, man. But so it goes into this like really hard instrumental, and he starts rapping. The flow is ridiculous. It's kind of like basic rap lyrics, you know, money, girls, cars, that kind of stuff. But it's
your typical rap
shit. Yeah, but it goes hard, I can't lie. So it definitely made the playlist. In this situation, it made like my main, just all my songs playlist, and then it also made, I think, like my workout one as well. So this is good. Okay. It's very replayable, I think. The production is great. Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Sweet. It sounds like that's an
absolute banger. I can't lie.
Okay, so Maytag by what was the name? What was the name of the
Ben Riley, Reilly.
Sweet. Okay, well there you go, folks. If you're interested, go and check it out. I'll personally have to check it out myself. Sounds like a banger.
Definitely recommend that song.
Sweet. Okay.
Absolutely.
My first song is it is called Summer and Cigarettes, and it's by Sammy Rash. The easiest way to describe this song, in my opinion, is what the title says, summer. It is just the epitome of a summertime feel-good song, if you know what I mean. Like, it's just...
Yeah.
You get that feeling, like, you stick it on, play it over the radio in your car as you just drive down the coast. All your mates having a blast over summer. It's really just... There's a great quote, I think, from a book I read recently called The Perks of Being a Wallflower. Got me into movie.
Getting philosophical.
You know, trust me. But there's a scene in it. A lot of people I know will know it. They're in the car, the three main characters, and they get out of the roof, like the sunroof or the sunlight in the roof of the car, and they're screaming and enjoying themselves. And the main character says, "I feel infinite." And it's the mixture of the song, it's the mixture of the vibes. I connect with that vibe with this song.
Okay.
With that being said,
oh,
it feels as though it builds up and then lets down the listener a little bit. There's certain points in the song where it'll be a chill song and you're vibing with it being a chill song, and then all of a sudden it'll start feeling like it's building up to something, coming up to the chorus. The bridge is it's building and building, and then instead of even flatlining, like keeping that same level, it literally drops like the volume. It drops everything back down to a chill vibe, which is kind of like, it took me by surprise. I didn't enjoy it. Obviously, if you're sticking it in a chill vibe category, that's what you want. So I can't do it any wrong. I would probably put it in my like happy chill playlists. Would I put it in my main playlist? No. Do I think it has replayability? Yes, definitely in the summertime.
Yeah.
Like come summertime, I'll be probably banging this, and come summertime, I might have a different rating for this song. But I would give it like
seasonal.
Yeah, 100%. It is a seasonal song for sure.
I guess you.
Which is why I'm gonna give it a 6.5 out of 10.
Okay, that's fair.
Which I think it's fair. It's definitely got potential to rise as well come summertime.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Just obviously
Sick.
We're recording this in the winter time. Definitely not a vibe right now. Just making me sad.
I know.
But yeah.
I mean, you're excited for summer though. I've been listening to some tunes like that. My summer playlist got undug. Like it was sunny yesterday, so I was like, you know what? Hold on, wait a second. We'll go summer. Like feels like summer. Childish Gambino songs like that.
Tops off sunbathing outside.
Man. I don't know, just random outside, like mini golfing and like Dundonald or something. You know, just
mini
vibes.
Golfing in Dundonald in tuxes. Hey.
Oh.
You know
we should do that maybe sometime, you know.
Yeah, we should totally mini golf in
that would be but maybe not the Don, Newcastle instead.
Newcastle, yeah. Oh, definitely. People will be listening to this like, where is Donald?
Yeah, I suppose. But now for me, right, disclaimer, this song wasn't in my Discover Weekly, but I have behave. Like this song is so good that I like, you know, where you do that thing like local files where you can just like add your own songs to Spotify.
Yeah,
I did that for this for like months, but it finally like officially released on Spotify yesterday.
Okay.
And I seen it and I was like, okay, now this has the like I have
to include that. You have to include that.
Yeah. So this song is called ETA, right? It has the most ridiculous lineup of like artists. It's Dr. Dre, Snoop, Busta Rhymes, and then Anderson .Paak, who I have been addicted to recently, man.
Anderson .Paak.
Mate. He's been me like him and Bruno.
Stop.
Nah, man, it's sick. It was like my personality for like months, but
hey, I can't say anything because same.
So ETA, and now it's part of the what do you call it? The GTA DLC that came out recently, the contract, and it's like one of Dre's songs in it, but like you were only able to play it on like the GTA radio, and you couldn't get it on like anywhere else. But it came out, right? But like as you said, it's like Compton driving down like the freeway, and like windows down, just bopping your head, you know, just lads in the back smoking grass, but it's calm.
Obviously, just quick disclaimer: we don't smoke weed; it's illegal.
Yeah. This man went to Amsterdam and didn't touch it.
If Jesus doesn't let me into heaven, I'm just saying.
So it's like that kind of vibe. But there's this beat is just like a classic Compton beat, but the melodies are ridiculous. It's like this guitar, and it just sounds off, but it doesn't. It just sounds amazing. And the opening verse is Dre and Anderson at the same time, but like rapping like with each other, and they're just bouncing off so well. It's ridiculous. In the DLC, you can actually like watch the cutscene of them making it. It's class. But yeah, they bounce off so well. And then Snoop goes into this hook where it's like hard rapping, like he's like more or less singing. And it's just such a good fit for the song. And it's so hard to explain. but it goes so well. And then Busta Rhymes verse is good. It's like it doesn't ruin the song. It is just good, but he's not really my cup of tea.
Not your cup of tea.
Yeah, but like, oh, the vibe of the song, man! I've been replaying it for months. Like,
okay,
it's ridiculous. I love it. If I was to say one song, I'd be go listen to this right now. ETA by Trey. Ridiculous. I love it.
Sweet. Well, if anyone is listening along, I hope someone's listening along. No. But if there is anyone listening along and they're interested in the music we're talking about, we are going to try and set up a Spotify account where we can put all of our music into one playlist that we're talking about in these episodes anyway. Obviously not all of our music, because that would take years to put all of the music, like all the songs. Yeah. So just the Discover Weekly songs that we talk about, but it will hopefully be able to, like, you'll be able to access our own personal accounts through that account, so you can listen through our own playlists that are public, and so that should be good. That should be easily accessible, hopefully.
Absolutely.
My next song is actually one of my favorites from this week as well.
Okay.
And it's called Good on You, and it's by Alex Hobson and Talia Marr, which for people in like the UK scene might know them from watching like the Sidemen as kids.
I just realized that Talia.
Talia is like, she's a YouTuber. She's the girlfriend of one of the Sidemen. She blew me away. Her vocals were ridiculous on this. I genuinely, it was so good. It's for sure, it's like a club song, maybe like the best way to describe it, I would say it's a white girl, hot girl summer song. It's like the type of song, that like, it's like a main character getting plastered at a party, just feeling themselves, dancing on the dance floor, not a care in the world. This is just playing in the background. Everyone's having a great time. It is great. You could dance away. I was dancing away to this second time listening through. It was, and yes, I listened through a couple of times because this was such a good song. It's not typically my favorite type of music, but I did like it. So I've given it an 8.5 out of 10, which I know is relatively high rating, given it's only out of 10, but it has 100% replayability. I would be surprised if clubs didn't start using this as just a reliable song to hit in the dance floor.
Okay.
I think the melody of it, the 808s in the background, everything pairs so well with Talia's voice. She has a really great range in the song. She's hitting the high notes so smoothly. She's even like dropping a wee bit lower in bits of it. It is. I actually think it potentially might have like chartability potential. Like, it has the potential to reach the charts. It's poppy enough and dancey.
Is it relatively new, or is it?
I think it is, as far as I'm aware. I'm gonna go and do a bit more research on it, but if it is, it has the potential to chart. Obviously, the Sidemen viewers, I think, will bump up the numbers, which will help that. I think Talia's voice was good enough on it, and the melody was just well enough that 8.5 is going in my party playlist, and it's going to definitely go into my main playlist, Ala Tunes. I can't say anything else other than just it was definitely one of my favorites from this week. Like 100%.
Damn, that's very, very vocal about how good it is. Yeah. Really?
It was like I wasn't expecting it at all. It came on and I was like, this, like from the get-go, I was just nodding the head, like waiting for the song to fully get into its swing. And I was like, this is without even listening to the full song, I was like, this is going in the list for this week already.
That's sick. That's like, you know a song's good when you get a feeling off a song.
Yes.
Like that's why I listen to music. If a song gives me a feeling, it's a good song. Because it can go into like any category, but it's just as long as I can feel something listening to the song, I will love it. It's the best way to put it. Speaking of feeling from the song, my next song, right? It's called Mumsy by Joe James, and it's like UK scene, but it's kind of like UK like rap, but it's kind of like underrated, like the up and coming UK scene where it's more like chill, not like your grind rappers and stuff, but like it's the vibe that I've really been fucking with for the last few months. But yeah, so it's like my initial reaction. It's like a very emotional piece. So it's like a story, and it's told really, really well. And he kind of raps about like his his upbringing and his mum, and how like he was involved in we'll say gang activity and stuff. I assume in London, because it kind of has that London vibe. But you know, he's involved in gangs. He had knives. You know, he was talking about how his mum was crying because she found like she was doing the washing up and found out the kitchen knife was missing. You know, obviously because he was out doing deeds anyway. And he talks about that. Moving mad. But yeah, talking about how like she found like a flick blade and stuff in his sock drawer and all this random nonsense. And it builds up to where he came home like stabbed and like drenched in blood. And he didn't, but he says that he didn't even feel the pain until he seen his mum crying on the kitchen tiles, like her breaking down, because he's just standing there with a massive stab wound. And I think he says that if it was 2 inches or something, that he would be dead. So it's a really emotional song, but like as I say, it gives me such a feeling of just like, wow, this is really good. You know, the storytelling's brilliant. You gotta understand what's going on. The beat it's really nice. It's kind of like a nice instrumental with a UK like scene, like the basic UK scene beat over it. But yeah, I would definitely like it made 3 playlists. I like it made the overall UK scene, the after hours UK scene where it's like the up and coming kind of vibe, and then it made the main playlist as well. I really enjoyed this song. It was real good.
Sounds like you've so far anyway got a bit of a banging playlist here. This
no, I never really listened to my Discover Weekly, but like this week is just you know, I will go listen to it more often after that. Like it was impressive.
Well, you get those weeks, and I think I would say, like, for those people that don't know or don't have Spotify Premium or whatever, your Discover Weekly, which is the album or the playlist that we're talking about, are personalized pre-made playlists made by Spotify themselves, where they just pile in 30 songs for you that they think you're gonna like. So obviously my taste in music and Ryan's taste in music aren't exact same, so we're gonna get different songs. For example, he's been talking about like the UK scene and like a really good rap song, whereas I've been talking about that's me.
That's to me all over.
Exactly. And mine have been like a poppy dancey song and like a chill song, which is definitely me as well. I love my chill songs, love my pop songs. So we aren't gonna have agreeing tastes on music. I think there's a lot of songs that there might be overlap where one of us already heard it, or we both have the same song in Discover Weekly, because we do have some similar tastes in music. Like
absolutely, and we can both respect different types of music. You know what I mean? It's not just like, I don't listen, this was dead.
Yeah, you know exactly. We can always appreciate music.
Exactly.
Unless it's trash, then just make better music.
Unless it's that's the best way to put it. Absolutely.
No, I have to say another song that was in my Discover Weekly that definitely wasn't trash was this song called Girl in Blue. It's by Animal Sun, and I'm gonna be honest, it's the same situation that you were in, where this is old. This is from 2019. However, it came back into my Discover Weekly, which baffles me because I know I've heard it before. It came on and I went, I know this song, and I was able to sing along with it, because when I heard it, I must have heard it either on the radio or in a different Discover Weekly or in some game or something. But when it came out, when I heard it the first time, I vibed to it hard. And you know it's a good song when 2 years, 3 years down the line, I'm still vibing to it. Like, this song was still good. It's very, very, it's again, very acoustic and drum focused, basic chords. It actually, the chorus reminds me of the strum pattern of Drive By by Train. It's like I guarantee you will, like, if you heard it, you would know it. It's a big song, but the strum pattern felt really familiar. It worked well with the chords that they were using. It wasn't, I know I said it was chill-ish, but it's not, it doesn't have a big enough crescendo. Like, it doesn't have a big climax that would make it not chill. Like, it is quite quiet, but the drum beats, the guitar riffs, everything definitely makes it pop. Like, it definitely makes it pop. I for sure would re-listen to this. I mean, I technically did. This is at least my third time hearing this song. And actually, I took a note of a certain point in the song, which I've done for a couple, but there's a point at 2 minutes and 12 seconds into the song, there's a guitar riff on the electric guitar, and it literally gave me chills down my spine. It was pretty clean. Like, I don't think it was anything like mind blowing, but just something about it sounded so sweet. I had to note it. Other than that, the chorus is really well written, easy to sing along. I did put it in my iTunes, the main playlist. I did put it in a few other playlists. I put it in my acoustic playlist. And overall, I give it an 8 out of 10. So I think still a really solid song.
Yeah, very good. No, that's class. I was kind of say we're getting like really good at like the transition between songs.
Oh,
like
we are like professionals.
Oh, absolutely. You know, we're too good at this. But speaking of transitions between 10. songs, oh, absolutely. But speaking about transitions between songs, this next song is I'm trying to think. I'll go with this one first. This one's called "My Life" by Rico, and we had a brief conversation about this one beforehand. But mainly because you didn't know the sample that was used, which I'm very surprised at, by the way.
Hey,
but
memories let me down. Okay, I'm getting old.
You'll know it. You know. I will play it for you after this, and you will know it. But it uses this really famous sample. Everybody Loves the Sunshine. And I guarantee you will have heard it in some way, shape, or form, like through some sort of pop culture. But like, it's used in the movie Straight Outta Compton, where Dre's landing all the records and he's just like mimicking the piano, like the simple piano melody. But this is the issue with this song, because it's really chill, and it's the sample is incredible. I love the sample, but the production is just meh, and the rap kind of gets a bit boring during it, which, you know, wouldn't be an issue if it was the only song of its kind. But Joey Badass used the exact same sample, made the exact same vibe in his song Shine, and he just did it so much better. Like, the production's great, the samples used even better. It's like the same kind of rap vibe, but Joey Badass he's just Joey Badass. Like, he's just Joey Badass. You know, 1999, that album is ridiculous. But I think he was only 17 when you wrote that.
I know, we're really slackers. Like, bro, I'm turning 20 this year, and I'm like, oh, what have I achieved?
Man, that's one of the greatest rap albums of all time, just chilling in his back pocket at 17. But yeah, so that album is brilliant. But so like that's why, like, if I wanted to listen to this song, I just listen to Joey Badass instead. Like, there's really no point listening to this song. So I have it down as not really replayable just because of that. And obviously it hasn't made the playlist because I will just listen to the other artists instead.
Yeah.
That's the best way to put it.
I think that's fair. I think that's a reasonable thing to say. Obviously, we appreciate new musicians, new artists coming into the scene, and they don't really know that they can't they can't do overly excellent production value on songs, but it's just hard when there's a song already out that's so similar. It's hard to
if you're going to use a sample that famous, you're going to have to do a really fucking good job.
Yeah, exactly.
Or just leave it.
If you're gonna use a sample, use it well, please.
Exactly.
Because it's just doing no justice to the original song that came up with it. Just a quick a quick note on Ryan mentioned that like afterwards he'll play me the song. We can't play the songs.
Oh yeah.
If we could, we would
It's
play
such
you
an
clips of the songs, but we do not want to get copyright claimed, strike, whatever on our literal first episode and then have the idea shut down. So we're just gonna what I was saying, I was talking to other people about this, and what I was saying was what I might do is release this episode, keep releasing episodes, and if we happen to gain traction, if people start listening to the podcast, any way, shape, or form, if it's 5 people listen, 10 people, whatever, if they are interested in hearing clips of the music, I'll do more research if I can and try and figure out, can I do like a maybe 2-second clip or a 3-second clip that I can put in post-production to let people hear, to let people understand the vibes we get from the songs. Now, obviously, that's hard because a song's vibe might change throughout. For example, pardon me, in Ryan's first song, the beat change is hard to understand it if you can only put in a 2-second clip. Do you know what I mean?
So the only way I can describe it is listen to King's Dead by Kendrick, or listen to the song. Like, that's all I can say about it. It just goes from mellow to hard. But I can't, it's just such a broad explanation.
So our best advice is go listen to the song yourself. Okay, don't take our advice. Okay, don't take our opinion to be the Bible, the law, whatever. Just absolutely. Our opinion is our opinion. Go make your own opinions from listening to the songs yourself, and support the artists, because Spotify is robbing them. I know I say that, but we're uploading our podcast to Spotify. Also iTunes, whatever. Yeah, but
I just grilled Rico when we're taking money away from those dudes.
Fuck like, you guys are Christ.
Shit. We better lawyer up like defamation and character lawsuits are coming in here left, right, and center after this release. Is like,
hey, all we need to do is play a quick clip of the song, get copyright claimed, and there is no evidence that the podcast was ever made. But on to the next song is a song called DOA by Armours and Olen. This song is good. I'm just gonna off the bat, it's good. It's really repetitive, but somehow, thankfully, that works quite well for it. I think it's a really good song. If like it's a song that the first time I heard it, by the end of the song, I felt like I nearly knew all the lyrics, which then meant I wanted to listen again to sing along. So come the third time, I was literally belting it out in my room, in my uni accommodation. Like, it is a good sing-along tune. I woke up this morning, I listened to these songs yesterday, I woke up this morning and this song was still in my head. It's catchy, it sticks in your head. It gives me like I don't know, some of the lyrics, there's the lyrics, you hurt me bad just for fun, at 1 minute and 45 seconds into the song, where it's just that repeated over and over, and then it goes into just the vocals and the drums. It's clean, it's smooth, it's just, you get to appreciate the vocal talent of Armours and Olen, whichever one of them it is that's singing. It actually made me want to check out the artist, so I think in my own time I might do that. I might see what other music they've come out with. It's very catchy. It's a show song. Like, it definitely could be played in front of an audience, because it's the kind of hook that would get everybody singing along within the second or third time they sing it, because it's so easy to pick up. It's so like fun and happy to sing. It's just a good song.
All right, I get you.
I give it a 7.5 out of 10 because obviously it has replayability. I listened to it 3 times in a row without being phased at all. Enjoyed it every time. It's going in my broader horizons because, as I said, broader horizons, I want to learn more about this artist. I enjoyed that song and I want to learn more. And if it stays in my head any longer than it's currently stayed in, I might bump it up to an 8. I'll see. And if it gets an 8, it will go into my iTunes playlist. But for now, 7.5, I think, is still a very good rating for a very good song.
Yeah, very good. Yeah. That's very detailed, sir.
It was catchy. I literally I was listening through, and I remember I was bopping my head to it, but I forgot to take a note of it the first time I listened to it. And then I was cooking dinner and I found myself like humming this tune and I went, oh, I wonder which one of the songs that was that I took a note of. I listened back through and I went, it's none of these. And I went, oh, DOA. Oh shit, this is catchy. And I sang it all night.
Those are I feel like those are like low-key the worst kind of songs though as well. Like it's kind of stuck in your head for like a month and then it's dead.
Not my favorite song in the playlist, 100%, because I don't want it to get stuck in my head because I am worried that if I listen to this 10, 20 times, I'm going to start getting annoyed by it because of the repetitive nature. Obviously, first few times, I love it because it's easy to learn, it's easy to sing, it's easy to have fun with. But it's only a 7.5. I say only, it's still a good rating because it's not a favorite of mine, too repetitive, and it's too just basic nearly. It's just it's too basic, but it's still a good song, and I think a 7.5 shows that. I consider anything over a 6, to be honest, a good song. A 5, is it bad, is it good, it's in between. I don't dislike it, I don't love it, it's not, maybe it's just not my taste. 6 and above, I would say good song. 7 and above, I'd say is very good song. 8 and above, definitely it's a banger to me.
It's an all-tunes capable playlist. Like.
Exactly. 9, I would say, is one of my new favorite songs, period. Like I'm listening to that shit all of the time. And 10 is reserved for when I hear the best song I have ever heard. That is
I have a playlist of 10 out of 10 songs, and I think like I'm a big music guy. And you know that. And I think I only 100%. Have like 8 songs and that. We're talking like Ghost Town, Kanye West. What else? I'm gonna pull it up here because these songs are just incredible, man. I can't lie. Let me see.
No, like again, this is Ryan's opinion. I'm just gonna keep repeating this so nobody tries to slate us for being.
But I'm sorry. But if you say it, any of these opinions are wrong, your opinion wrong. Doesn't matter. You know what I mean? But like 90210 Travis Scott, Ghost on Kanye West. There's not a Kanye West in this playlist actually.
Well, understandable. Kanye West is
absolutely
regarded as one of the greatest of all time.
I have a 3005 by Childish Gambino. I don't know if you've heard it.
Oh, it's so good.
It's incredible, man. And it's not even like it's like a ridiculous song. It's just so like good. It's just a vibe, man.
It comes on and you never skip that song. You hear the opening and you're just like, 3005. This is a tune, and you sing it along.
Don't know all the lyrics. It's dead.
Get out. Get out. Get out. If you don't know all the lyrics,
the door's over there.
Hey, my door's over there.
No, you don't like it. Marvin's Room, Drake. Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst by Kendrick. 9 minutes of just like mellow rap that is so good. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Another King Kunta by Kendrick as well. But
so good. I love King Kunta.
Those like the only songs I'd say are like tens that I've heard.
I respect them.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
They'll have their own. I mean, some people regard some of the 60s, 70s music as 10 out of 10. Some people say modern music 10 out of 10. You know what I mean?
It's Stuck in the Middle of You, stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. You know, there's songs like
Brandy, You're a Fine Girl.
Yes,
my favorite song of all time.
You've got classics as well. You know, like but then I think there's a difference between singing a song a lot. Like for example, like Don't Stop Believing. You can't say it's 10 out of 10 song. It's not a perfect song. Yeah. It's a great song, and it is it is a cult classic song. Like it's just everybody knows every lyric, but it's because it's catchy. It's got that catchy nature. It's not a 10 out of 10 song. So your opinions are shit if you said Don't Stop Believing is 10 out of 10.
They're not shit. They're just invalid.
We don't care.
We respect that you have an opinion, but it doesn't matter to us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'll see. But so a weird one came up on my Discover Weekly actually, and it's called Go with 2 O's by Diego Man, and I wouldn't really consider so basically there's this clip online of it's ASAP Rocky and I think it's like Lil Yachty just chilling in like the studio or something, and this beat comes on, and I think like ASAP's having this like really deep conversation with some guy that's right, and he's just like he's like, if you fall you're just gonna get right back up, and then like the beat comes on and he just completely like ignores his mate, and he just starts like humming along this beat, and he kind of spits a hook, which is really, really nice. It beats class. It's like a really, I don't know. It's like it kind of reminds me of is it Sundress by ASAP? It's kind of that vibe.
Yeah.
But it's so he kind of just hums on, makes the hook, and then some guy goes like, "Hey, this is Smash," and then he just takes that and like freestyles for like a minute.
Okay.
And there's this clip, and the clip is like, it's viral, it's ridiculous. I wanted this song to come out for so long, and I think this is like I'm gonna just have to listen to this instead. But what this is, it's like an edit of that clip, so it's like kind of slowed down at some points, and like I don't like it. If it was just like the bass like song, I would love it.
The original,
but it's just like so like the sound quality's not great because it literally is just the recording, or like it's just like the audio from that recording taken, chopped slightly. Like when people are talking, it's like slowed down. It's weird, but like it's good background music.
Yeah,
like one of those songs where it's kind of just playing and you're just thinking about stuff. Like the beat's really nice to the point where it's not like going to like spike your attention real fast, like pull you out of thought.
Good focus kind of music.
Good focus music, and they're just kind of like laughing, having a good time. It's just good vibes, even though it's not really a song.
Yeah.
But it's definitely a song that I'd love to hear eventually. But and I'm dying for ASAP to release. I can't lie, it is an incredible like base of what could be a song. But like, I suppose it could make a playlist if it was just like zoned out music. Stuff to like, if you're on like a walk and like thinking about stuff, you're stressed out, you're just trying to think and like come to terms with stuff. It's just kind of like there, but it's not. So yeah, I kind of like it, but you can't really just like the audio of a recording, if you get me.
Yeah. No, I think that's fair, and actually funny. It's really funny that this is lined up so perfectly. But my next song is I say it's a weird one, but I'll get into it. I think Spotify, sometimes you find music like that where you're hearing it and you're like, this is just off rip someone else's song that I wish they had released themselves, or it's just a cover where they're basically they've recorded the original and uploaded as bad quality recording. Funny enough, one of my the Discover Weeklies this week was a song that was called "And She Thinks She's Made of Candy," which unironically was literally just Robbie Williams' Candy sung by someone else. Like it was just completely off rip, just the exact same song.
Those pop up all the time. It's ridiculous. There's this one song called it's in my opinion one of Travis Scott's best songs, and it's called "Drugs You Should Try It." I think I sent it to you once.
Yeah, and it is incredible in my playlist. Song. It is unbelievable.
Yeah, unbelievable song. Just such a weird but cool vibe. But like there was like 3 different versions of that signed by other people on Spotify, but like the original isn't there. It's so dead. It and SDP Interlude by Travis, but the extended version.
Yeah.
Which another amazing song that isn't on Spotify. There's like a version by a guy called like Chasing Beans or something, where it's just like he just adds a verse. It's weird, like, and he adds a verse to it and it's horrendous. But then like you have to wait like a minute, but then like Travis comes in and it's class.
Yeah.
But it's like people make so much money off like stealing songs and adding it. Like I think Drake actually talked about that once. God's Plan.
Yeah.
One of his biggest songs, and rightfully so. Definitely, incredible song.
Great song.
There was like a big scare, like he was never going to release it, but it leaked, and someone like back in those days, like that was a big hustle for people to like get leaked songs, add a verse to it, and like release like, oh, this is me and Drake's new shit. But so the only reason he actually finished the song was because he didn't want someone making money off his stuff. So he like the next like day he just made the second verse, I only love my bed and my mama, sorry. Yeah. And he made that just in a rush to release the song, and then bang, one of the biggest songs.
Wow.
Ridiculous.
But it is frustrating to hear, but at least there are some songs that are weird. Well, weird to like you or me personally, that are still good songs. Like they're still their original songs. They're just a bit strange.
Yeah.
One of the ones that was weird for me, my next song, was one that I'm going to butcher the name of, and I'll tell you why off rip before I even start just to say the name or the name of the artist. It is a Dutch song, which, as Ryan previously mentioned, I'm just back from Amsterdam, so it is so topical. I'm genuinely intrigued by what it. I was so intrigued by what it meant. I actually went and Googled, like, translated some of the lyrics. I don't trust the translation. Don't worry. Speak Dutch. I'm not gonna say, oh, I know this is in English. But I think it's pronounced Heb ik dat gezegd by Fruji. F-R-O-U-K-J-E. Fruge, whatever. I'm not sure, and I have fully butchered that name. But it had a really nice beat, really nice melody, and her vocals are spot on. Obviously, I don't understand the lyrics, so I'm not able to identify with it like emotionally or like any like memory wise. I can't connect with it in that way. And I actually personally think it being in Dutch sounds better than if it had been in English. I think if it had been an English artist performing over that melody and beat, it wouldn't have been as good. I personally think Fruche, the artist, did a great job. It intrigued me, and I think I probably will look more into them. I do enjoy a bit of some music where it's in a foreign language. I enjoy it. I don't think that the language that is sang in the song has to be the be all and end all. If it has a good beat, good melody, and it's just a good song, that's a good song. It doesn't matter what language it's in. I give it a 7.5 out of 10, which again, like I said last time, solid song. I don't think it has chartability potential purely because I think the UK and Ireland are intolerant of people.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I agree.
So I can't see it unless it is one of the best songs of all time in its own language, like Despacito. Like that's probably considered a Spanish banger. Obviously, it's overplayed now, but you know.
Oh, absolutely.
In my opinion, it's not at that level, but it's still at the level enough that I enjoyed listening to it and would listen to it again. I think it has replayability, just not chartability. Maybe in the Dutch charts, 100%. It's good enough song that I don't know what the Dutch charts are like, but not in the UK charts anyway.
So we'll just keep an eye on the Dutch charts.
Hey, keep an eye on literally all the charts, because why not? I'm going to be checking the bloody Scandinavian charts.
Hiring people from different countries and stuff to just listen to music for us and report back.
Exactly, why not? Yeah. So listeners, you hear that? Scout for us.
Scout for us. Yeah, but I know what you mean about like songs like sounding better with specific languages, because like funny enough, I've got one here that was a Glasgow Weekly.
You lot are gonna think we scripted this, but we haven't. This is Discover Weekly. It is.
There was very, very little planning that went into this. Which is probably the best way to do it, because this is like the conversations we would have anyway. Like, so it's just
obviously we talk about music a lot for you guys. Like, this is the reason we created the podcast. We both love music in our own different ways. We have a lot of. We both appreciate good music, so we share a lot of opinions. But we would talk about music quite a lot. It's good as well because we can catch up. We're living far away from each other. I miss my bro. But so it's nice for us to just have a chat, catch up, and talk about new music that we've heard. So
the usual, and no one listens. We don't care because
it's just for us. Yeah, so
exactly.
But so it's funny that this is completely unscripted. Yeah, we jumped into this, no talking about it basically. We planned the name of the podcast, how we're uploading, stuff like that. Nothing about songs. So this is just
absolutely
talking.
just talk about music, man. But which is I love it. You know, it's just music is a massive part of my life. I don't know if we're going to use video, but you can see like vinyls and stuff up my wall. But music's massive to me. So it was class idea to come on and talk about it. But so this song is called I don't know how I haven't heard this song, but it's in Skepta's new EP, and I just like I don't know why I never listened to it, but because I'm a big UK fan. But this is called Nirvana by Skepta, and I assume everyone's probably listened to this already because it was probably massive. But so I'll keep it short and sweet. But it has this like Spanish melody right off the bat, but it kind of builds up a wee bit. And at the start, it like in my notes at the start, it just kind of gives me that I thought the song was quite big, but Tequila by Dave. Now apparently a lot of people don't know that song exists.
Yeah,
but it's incredible. Definitely will listen to it. But it gives me big vibes of that, where it's like kind of like he'll come in and out of like Spanish. He does use some Spanish phrases and stuff, but like in a UK rap, so it's kind of like it's hard to explain. It's so basically he comes in and out of like Spanish a wee bit, but then the second verse hits and it's just some random Spanish feature. No, I say random. Nice. I just don't know. I don't know the Spanish scene all that much. Like, but it's like a really like nice voice, Spanish. Like it's kind of deep, and it just kind of raps. And like I can sit there and listen to that. Like I have no idea what he's saying, but it's just like, hey, this is chill. I like this.
Yeah.
It's a nice beat. He's just kind of rapping over it. It's real good. But no, I really enjoy it. Yeah. Definitely something that like it is like a driving song almost. I'm just kind of sitting there again, kind of not zoned out because that's not safe driving, like, but like you're not thinking about anything. You're just kind of you're just kind of thinking about stuff in the back of your head, and it's just kind of like allowing that to happen. I really like it. It is made the playlist easily. Definitely UK scene one. And it is 100% replayable. I've had it on a few times in the past day, like. So nice. I really
got up there with some of the good ones.
Oh, absolutely. I don't know how I haven't heard it. It's that good. You know what I mean? But I like it.
I'm gonna grab my charger and then I'll talk about my next song. But I'm gonna pause the recording, so it'll be magic of editing for all you listeners. Okay, podcast. I'm gonna have a first guest speaker.
We have a special guest.
Hello.
Hello. Yes, sir. What happened? Did the line disconnecting or you hang up?
It disconnected. I'm really struggling to make you out. It's really breaking up.
Technology's a nightmare, man.
Okay, sorry. Can you hear me, sir, right now?
Yeah, it's not too bad, but there's like a crackle in your voice. It feels like it's borderline about to drop out.
Okay, sir. I think it's a network issue for our side. Okay, sorry for that convenience. Can you please confirm me that, so like which network you are using right now? Network like Vodafone, Free, like Rubella, GiveGap, like anyone?
It's one of those. It's definitely
Tesco
one of those.
Mobile. Say Tesco Mobile.
No, sir. Like which network, sir? Like what network?
It's one of the ones you said. I can't remember off the top of my head. I have no idea how to check.
My extension, like, show me that you are using free networks, EE networks right now. I think, is it that right?
It probably. I'm not too sure. You know what it probably is?
Okay, that's great.
Do you know what it probably is? It's probably Vodafone.
Okay.
Probably though, not 100%.
Okay, that's right. Vodafone. That's right. Okay, can you please confirm me that, sir? Like how much you are paying for Vodafone network, sir? Like on the same plan, how much?
I was getting a free iPhone 13.
It's somewhere between maybe 15 to 75 pounds. It's
Okay,
these bills, bro.
Maximum like £15 per month, right?
No, it's like a minimum of £15, but a maximum of like 75.
Okay, maximum like 15 to 75, £0.75, right?
Hello?
15, like 1.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
You're breaking up again.
Okay, sorry for that.
Hello?
Can you hear me? Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Yes, sir.
He's gone again. He's gone again. Okay.
Just hang up.
Well,
just
there we
hang up.
go. So
Just-
there
yeah.
for our audio listeners and viewers and whatever, that is our first guest. Round of applause for the first guest on the podcast.
Jesus Christ, man. You
Sorry
should
to
ask him
spring
what his
that on
thoughts
us.
and opinions on like the philosophy of music
I
were.
You know, if he
You
calls
should have
back,
been
I'll
like,
do
if
that.
calls back, answer and just be like, right, so look, before I tell you my bank account details and my social security number real quick, what does music mean to you?
Yeah.
And then just see what he answers.
I'll be like, listen, just off the top of your head, when I say music, what song comes to mind? Go.
Go. You know, what is the philosophy of life and music, and you know, what does it mean?
Yes.
Just ask him that. Yeah,
I'm gonna say we've been going at this for a hot minute. I'm gonna name just a few of the songs that I haven't got a chance to speak to that I think are noteworthy.
I'll do something.
My number one and number two, I would say number one, I'm gonna go with there's a song "Loser" by Neone or Neone. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. The cover art is very neon based, so I'm thinking it's probably Neone, but I'm gonna say Neone. I give it an 8.5 out of 10. It is really good. It's a you know, main character evil fuck the world type beat. It's good.
Okay. Yeah.
Another one is Lost My Mind, Inverness and William Bolton. Another 8.5. It's really banging. Guitar riff is so good. It's so catchy. Another great song. They're my two other ones I would recommend.
Okay. I got similar. I have three. My first one is Dancing by Black Party. And like I know I talked about earlier how I like absolutely adore like Anderson .Paak, Silk Sonic vibes. This is like a really like top, like I don't, it's hard to explain. Just, you know, you feel like you're the shit listening to this, and yeah, we groove. It's nice. It's really nice. And then I've got Deck of Cards by Monster Florence, I think. But it's as I said, I really like the UK like up and coming scene, the chill stuff. It's like a late night vibe. Really recommend it. Definitely made the playlist. It's a really nice vibe. And then last but not least, we've got that Rainbow. Is it Rainbow Bop or Bop? I don't know, by Jaden Smith. Now it's really good. I would be a pretty big Jaden Smith fan. I love all the stuff he's kind of done. Really big vibes. But it's kind of like the best vibe I'd say for it is like falling in love kind of vibe. I don't know, it's just kind of happy, like you kind of get a feeling in your chest. It's just kind of feel good. And like to a degree it's replayable. I feel like the first time you listen to it, it's probably the best time, but you know, you can listen to it again, and it also definitely made the playlist.
Sweet. So, well, if you want to check out any other music, as I said, we're gonna try and put in top 10, somewhere between our top 10 and top 15 songs into a playlist of our Discover Weekly per week. We'll add to it every week, obviously, the songs that we think deserve to go in. Not to slate any of the other songs that are in our playlist, but you just didn't make it. Sorry, you were trash. But yeah, so I think that's me done for the music anyway. I'm gonna hit the gym, I think. Do you have any plans for tonight?
I have to go do yoga because my hamstring is like dead.
Because you are an athlete.
Nah, well, I wouldn't say that. I just haven't been looking after it well enough, so now it's going to snap if I run. And I did a 90-minute game, played 90 minutes last night, and I'm surprised it didn't tear, so I need to go and stretch. I touched my toes for the first time ever, like yesterday.
Ever.
What? That's how inflexible I am. It's ridiculous. I touched my toes for the first time. All right, I don't need to flex it. Like, come on, jeez. But like right now, I can't do it. Like, I don't know. You can't even see me, but I'm gonna try anyway. But like, it's like, I'm doing it again. Actually, I'm down to like my ankles, but it's like I can't do it. It's a nightmare. But I'm getting there. I'm getting there. So
that's all you can ask for. That's all you can ask for is health, well-being, and being able to touch your toes. You know. Exactly, it's one of the few things in life that every man should be able to do.
And with a 45-minute yoga session, I can eventually do it with a struggle.
Good. Hey, that's a struggle, struggle or no struggle. It doesn't matter. Okay, we don't account for that. But yeah, I'm really glad we've done this because
It was
the
nice.
same as you. I've definitely got a couple of songs that are stuck into my workout playlist. So when I go to the gym, I'll go listen to some of them. So
yeah.
no.
Well, it's just been nice to express my love for music for an hour.
Yeah, and I obviously we can talk about it. How long we're gonna record each episode, because there's podcast glitches. Yeah, we didn't plan
we don't
this.
know.
We did this because we enjoy talking about music, and we just hopped on a call with each other, and
we haven't seen each other.
This is our baby now. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was home last week, but that doesn't.
Actually, it hasn't even been. It's been like like 4 days.
Yeah. Which is why I was like, in my head before we called, I was like, oh God, have we already caught up enough that whenever I call, I'm gonna be like, so what did you do? And he's gonna be like, not much. What about you? Like, not much.
Yeah.
But yeah, so good. I think being in university helps though, because it'll always give us something to talk about if we're boring bastards and don't have anything going on. You know?
I wouldn't say we're boring. Like, I've got this. I got this new 100 club thing started today. So
yes, you did. How's it going? How are you finding it today?
Stressful. Well, not stressful. Like, zoned in, but I love it. But it's like hard. I haven't had a minute all day. Like, so I was in the gym for 10, did like an actual upper session, home, did an online lecture, then into seminar, then into this, which is like my personal like development for the day, because I'm building something, if you know what I mean. So that's this, and then
business ventures.
Let's go.
Please support the podcast. We can make money off this if you listen, please.
We can make money off you, the listener.
So donate to us. We will send our bank
details. Don't go anywhere. But yeah, so I've been doing this. I'll go do a yoga session, and then make food. But like, it's good. It's zoned in. I like it. Back focused is the best way to put it.
Do you want to tell the people what your 100 thing is?
Yeah, it's like 75 hard. I've done it already. It was good, but it's like it's not maintainable to a degree when you're in uni, especially when you're in uni. Like, I could see myself if I didn't have to work in the future and I had no like commitments like football or anything.
Yeah,
I could do it for like life, but I finished it, took what I liked out of it, and like adapted it to like my life, if you get me, like what I want from life and what I want for me now. So I'm a footballer, so I'll train every day. So I'll do like a minimum of 1 hour training. So I think I want to end up doing like 2.5 today, but like that's just because I need to. And then the 75 hard diet, it's just like no takeaways, no sweets, only dark chocolate, no fizzy drinks. Actually, I'm like a week off a year off fizzy drinks, which is sick.
Hey.
Couldn't
do that myself.
Mate, it's easy. It's easier than you think. But so like that, and so, but like I've amended it. So like, because I burn so many calories on like a match day, I'm gonna have like a pizza after a game. Because I think I've burned up to like 4,000 calories on a match day before.
Oof.
So I need to get that back into me if I want to keep like building muscle mass. So do that. Drink a standard gallon of water every day, which is easy. It's just annoying to keep track of. And then so 1 hour self-improvement is like this, or like research and like crypto, or like building for my future in other ways apart from sport, if you get me. So it's just like I want to improve in every way, in every aspect. So maybe I'll like teach myself like more guitar stuff, or I'll just build who I am.
Focus on yourself for a bit.
Exactly, man. But like just build something, you know what I mean? And then no alcohol, but I've been doing that for like 2 years. So
that's
again, so that's
for someone who's Irish, that's just an incredible talent that I've never met in anyone else.
I wouldn't say it's talent, it's just being addicted to like training and being addicted to other stuff.
Yeah.
So
just being just an all-round goat, just now you're flexing on me. Now you're flexing on me.
Not flexing, but so I'll do all that for 100 days, and if I feel anything during the 100 days, I reset back to day 1, which isn't going to happen.
It's not.
I'm currently planning to like document on TikTok, because I've kind of seen some people around this area do it, and it's like, I don't know, it's just kind of videos of them hustling, and I like it.
Yeah.
I put one up there like yesterday, and I got a lot of traction. Actually, it blew up again there like an hour ago. So
People
like
go
it's like
check it out.
yeah. So remember when I showed you it was like at like 800.
Yeah.
It's now at like 990.
Oh damn.
Yeah, it's
Damn.
ridiculous. So it's getting a wee bit of traction. So yeah, no, it's just I don't know, it's just something for me to build. You know what I mean? Like I'm building this. I want to just take this year and just build me.
Yeah,
you know what I
that's
mean?
respect you
That's
for
the
that.
vibe.
I gotta respect
Yeah,
that.
absolutely, man.
But
That's
yeah,
the play.
I think that's us time to
It's
wrap
a
up.
wrap.
I don't know how long we've been
Yeah.
going for. What obviously we left a few songs out because I didn't expect it to take this long to talk about music, but I
we
enjoyed it.
expected 15 songs, but we did like 6.
Yeah, we did 6 each instead of our 30 between the two of us.
Yeah, it was good vibes though. So
Yeah,
it's
it was, and we'll be back next week. That's
most
happy
certainly.
days. So we can do it again next week, and at least we'll have a general idea of what the fuck we're doing.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Which I think is probably for the best. Some structures to the podcast, but yeah, I think that just about wraps up today's episode.
Oh, hey,
Way.
it was a pleasure chatting to you, sir.
Do you wanna do some sort of like close or like do you want to shout out your Instagram or your TikTok? Or
just just call it back.
Just nah, okay. And cut that shit.